Hey guys, welcome. Hey Joey, hey Danielle, hey Kelly, hey Jamie. Welcome. I'm happy to be back. How did you guys like Erin's training last week on social media training? That's pretty awesome, huh? Hey Erin, Jamie, Jennifer. Hey guys. Hey Melissa. All right, how's your week going so far, you guys? It is August 7th, so we're about 1 week into August, and we just finished our highest month ever in July. It was awesome. Hey Shannon, Sarah, Michaela, Tamara. Hey guys. All right, so I'm starting a series. I don't know if it's going to be 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not really sure. We'll just see how it goes for time. And questions. Hey Melissa, Tiffany, Stephanie, Ruth. Hey guys. And it is, I'm basing my series on the 4-year career. So how many of you guys have read this book so far? Hey Danielle, Monica, Nikki, Kate, Maria, welcome everybody. Okay, so I'm reading this for like my 3rd time now. It's awesome, awesome, awesome book. Although I didn't have a full-time career before I started network marketing, I learned a lot from this book, and I've shared this book with a lot of people, and it's such an easy read, but it makes a lot of sense. So today is going to be a little bit about my story and why network marketing, and then we're going to go into the myths of network marketing and how it works and what to look for in a company. So maybe 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see. Yes, I see the comments that you guys love the book. Awesome. How many of you guys have read the book? And it's called The 4-Year Career by Richard Bliss Brooke. Okay, he has a Facebook page, a YouTube. I actually get his emails, and they have interviews of other people who are in the book. Actually, this version, I have it on Audible too. This one has the Heroes Edition, so it has a ton of testimonials at the end. So I love reading the testimonials and learning from the other people that are in network marketing, not just in doTERRA, but in all different companies, right? Yes, okay, awesome. So let's get going, you guys, and then I'm gonna read the comments as they come up, but pretty excited. And actually, if we go through all of it pretty quick, then it might be less than half hour, because I'm only gonna go through these this week, and then we'll see what we have for next week. So, but first, some of you guys are new. I know I've been sort of showing my story, but I've been having a lot of people watching the recordings on YouTube. Also, I put all my recordings on YouTube, so if you guys haven't checked them out, just go there. Some of them are private for our team only, but the rest are public. And so I'm going to be sharing my story again, so for all the people that are new here, but also everyone who's listening to the recording later. But again, I'm Bonnie Donahue. Okay, I'm the founder of the Oil Leadership Team, which I think is like the best team in all of doTERRA. But I have been in the network marketing industry for about 7 to 8 years. So I was in another company prior to doTERRA, and I wasn't looking for network marketing, so it found me, right? I wasn't out looking for any kind of business. I wasn't trying to make money. I wasn't trying to sell a product. It's one of those things, right, that fell into my lap, and then I decided to go for it, right? So I don't know if that's any of you guys, right? I don't know a lot of you guys. I've heard a lot of your stories, and you're not out looking for a company, but you fall in love with the products and you decide to start a business. And sometimes, like me, when I started, I had no idea I was in network marketing. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know there were even books on it. I really did not have any clue, okay? So prior to getting started with network marketing, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had, at that time, 3 kids, all preschool and under, at home with me. So I spent my days, you know, cooking, cleaning, changing diapers, wiping butts, and repeating that same cycle every single day, right? So for me, when I got started, it was something there I'm like, oh, I can connect with other people. I can make new friends. I didn't have a lot of friends. We had moved several times, and I just wanted a way that I could learn new skills. Okay, when I first got started, I had no skills. I had no computer skills. I didn't even know how to type on the computer. I was like really slow. Like this is how I typed, right? It was before Facebook. It was before any social media. The only thing that I did for social media was email and then a blog I started. So there's no Pinterest, no Instagram. It was totally different. And actually my husband, in the beginning, my husband had a Facebook, and I didn't even have a Facebook account in the beginning. And then I slowly, decided, I should probably get a Facebook account. Sorry, I was going to change my batteries, but, okay, but my light is blinking on me. Okay, so one of the things that I loved about network marketing, that I was surprised that how much I was learning and growing personally too, right? Because I got married young, and then I got right into having kids, and I started to like lose myself and my interests that I had outside of becoming a mom, and housework and organizing and cleaning and all that stuff. So I was starting to find myself, and I'm like, ooh, this is fun. I'm learning a new skill. I'm meeting new people. I'm connecting. I'm having friends. And then I ended up actually liking what I was doing. I'm like, this is a lot of fun. I started to like the business side of it just as much, or probably maybe even more than the product, because of what was happening for me personally. And then we started earning income, which is awesome. I wasn't even doing it to try to earn income in the beginning. I really wasn't sure about the opportunity or what was even available to me. But it turned into a full-time income just doing things that I love. Okay, so I started liking it and then helping all the other people. Okay, so that's sort of my story that I wanted to share that with you guys. But since starting network marketing, so on all the years combined, we've earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, addition to my husband has a full-time job, so that's been extra. That's been a huge blessing for our family. And now that I want to bless other people. So I'm not just saying that to like to brag or anything, but to show you what's possible and what one person can do when you just have a dream and you believe in yourself. I know this sounds so cliche because everyone says the exact same thing, right? But when I first started, I gave myself 1 year, and I said, I'm going to see what I can do in 1 year. I'm going to see if this business is real, right? Last September, so 2016, I switched over to doTERRA because I fell in love with their products. And as far as the business side, which we're going to talk about what to look for in a network marketing company, it had every single box of things. If I could pick to have the perfect network marketing company, and it would be like exactly perfect, everything that I want, doTERRA had every single box checked off. So we're going to talk about that next week. I'm pretty excited. So it made sense with the products. You have to love your products, right? If you guys saw my desk here, I have oils and diffusers so everywhere. I love and breathe the product. Actually, I've been sending out some of the jasmine. This is like one of my newest favorite oils. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. That one you have to earn. Some of you guys are going to be getting that in the mail from me. I'm pretty excited. So anyway, okay, so since September, I shared a little bit of this with you guys a couple weeks ago. We have over 3,108 people as of today in our organization, okay, from 12 different countries and over 212,000 PV a month, which is insane. So I'm telling you guys, again, that is what's possible when you work, you believe in it, you believe in yourself, you work on yourself more than anyone else, and you just understand the industry, and you understand network marketing and your product and your business, which we're going to go over all that. So my goal is obviously to be presidential by next year, and blue by the end of this year, hit diamond in 5 months. And I really want to encourage you guys, for the people that are listening, that if you are one of the people that are like wanting to go for it, to go for it, okay? Not everybody will have the same results. I have to put that out there. Some can have a lot more and some can have a lot less, okay? And it is what you put into it, but I think it's more of what you put into yourself. Personal development is the number one thing, okay? So we're not going to talk too much about that today, but in this book, because I'm using this as my outline for the calls for the next couple of weeks, the traditional network or the traditional career path that people have. I know some of you guys have full-time jobs, some of you are stay-at-home moms or part-time, so I'm going to try to tailor it a little bit to everybody, but the traditional job, right? In the book, they describe it as the 40-40-40 plan. So for about 250 years, the ideal career path, right, has been to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and probably earning 40% less than what you need, right? That's been the traditional career path that most people are okay with, and then you hope to retire at the end of 40 years. And to do that, you have your mandated path, right? So you get a good education for 4 years, which I'm not knocking education. I have a 2-year degree. My kids will get, I'm sure masters, but you don't need that, right? You go into debt sometimes getting that. You get a good job with a big company, and then you work for 40 years. So that's that's one path, right? But unfortunately, times are changing, right? So people are doing this. They're going into debt. A lot of debt, and I'm not the one saying any of this. Again, that's why I have the book here. It's all in here, and he goes into details in the book. I just love it. But when you do get a job like that, the company can go out of business, right? And you have to be trained in that area. There it goes. And the other thing, and I'm not going to talk too much about it, but he talks about how to take your money and how to invest it, right? So there's 2 main ways of investing your money. So one is liquid investments, and the other one is real estate. And you can also read more about this in Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I love that book. The problem with that, hey Alicia, the problem with that is you need an extra $1,000 a month usually to do these investments, right? And a lot of people don't have an extra $1,000 a month. So that's the challenge. So one of the things that they were saying, the third way is network marketing. Okay, so that's kind of like the lean in. So it's a third strategy, and if you do make that $1,000 a month, you can use that to invest into other strategies. But this is quoted from the book. This is what network marketing can do. You can build extraordinary wealth and financial freedom regardless of age, experience, education, income level, or social status. Okay, and that's the great way to build passive income. Now we're going to talk about the fun parts. This is kind of like the bulk of it. That was just like the introduction. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the advantages. If you're taking notes, this is like huge, especially when you're talking to others and building your own belief in the industry. I'm going to read what he has, but then also give my little spin on it. So for the first thing, and I'd love to hear from you guys too. So some of your benefits I'd love to hear, because I know some of you guys have been in this for a while and some of you are just getting started, right? But the first one, you can work part-time, full-time, or anytime. Okay, so this is huge, huge, huge. So when I first started my business, way back when I had kids nursing and babies crying and diapers to be changed, and I had no schedule of any kind, really, because my schedule was my kids' schedule. I had 3 kids. They were 5, 3, and 1 when I got started, right? Or maybe even younger than that. So my schedule was if I can get them all down to nap at the same time, or after they were in bed. I was not a morning person, so waking up before them, that was not an option. Plus, I would wake up and start nursing right away. So, and I also didn't have a cell phone. Nowadays, you can do all your work on your phone, but I had a computer, right? And I had to make calls and do all those things. So I worked nap times, and then I did it after I put the family to bed. I would put the whole family to bed, and I would work from like 10 to 12 or 2 in the morning, okay? Because I had a plan, even though that was crazy. Yes, you can work in the middle of the night. Now my kids go to school full time, and so now I can work while they're at school, and when they're at home, I'm at home. So my hours can change with the seasons of our life and the family, but the point is you can fit it into your schedule. Exactly, Karen, flexibility. That's one of my top things. If we want to have a vacation, we can plan a vacation. Or this light is really annoying. I'm just going to take it off. There we go. And maybe I'll do this. There we go. I'm trying to get good lighting here. Yeah, so you're present for all the kids' activities. I feel like I've never missed an event or a play or a musical or anything at the kids' school, because you can work around your schedule. So that is one of my favorite things. Doesn't mean you don't work a lot. So there's that quote that's like, I'd rather work, or it's like, I work 80 hours a week to avoid the 40 hours a week. not that I work 80 hours a week, but sometimes that's true. Sometimes you put in a lot of time. So when I first started doTERRA, I was putting in 12-hour days because I had a goal and I had to get there quick, right? I had to replace the full-time income that I lost with my other company when I switched over. So I worked really hard. Now I'm taking almost the entire summer very, very, very low hours because I already put the hours in, right? So you can put the time in the beginning. There's a really good picture. I wasn't even going to go over this, but I did post it in the group. And it is so awesome and so true. If you have the book, it's on page 55. So let me see if I can explain it. I'll look at it for a second. In the beginning, your first 1 to 2 years in the business, you're launching your business, right? You have maximum effort for the least amount of results. And that's true. And we're kind of going ahead of this. Okay, so you can see he has an older car, you know, working really hard, practically pushing it up the hill, okay? Years 2 to 4, okay, this is the 4-year career. You've got the ball rolling, but less effort, but you can still let off. You're not totally there yet. But then, at the end of the 4 years, you have critical mass, your income becomes residual. Get in and enjoy the ride. Now you have a nice car going down the hill. Okay, so this can last 4 years, or, you know, it could be 4 years, it can be stretched out longer, or it can be a lot quicker, okay? I just love that analogy, okay? So anyway, part-time every time. How many of you guys listening, because I know we have so many people on listening, what are your hours? Do you guys have business hours for yourself, or do you work in the nooks and the crannies? Nowadays, I do a lot on my phone, so if I'm like here and there or wherever, I can just do a quick thing, respond, and it doesn't mean me sitting at a desk all the time. Sometimes I'm outside with the kids, or I'm in a school parking lot, or wherever, right? So we could do that. So, I mean, cell phones have totally changed the industry, which is awesome. Okay, so what are your hours? I'd love to read about that. You can work from anywhere. So like I just said, you can be outside, inside. We have moved, in my entire marriage, we've moved 14 times, okay? Even in the past 1 year, we've moved 3 states. It'd be kind of crazy. And let's see, because 1 year ago I was in Indiana, and then since then we moved to Ohio, and then we moved to an apartment, and then we moved here. And so that moved 4 times actually in 3 states in 1 year. And I've been able to work my business the entire time. So you can work in different homes, different cities, different countries, where you're traveling, literally anywhere. You don't have to be at an office. Actually, and you guys saw my earlier videos, I was sitting at a card table working. Now I have a real desk, and dining room turned office, right? But it doesn't have to be fancy, okay? You can literally do wherever you want. I love your guys' comments. So lunch break, at their day job, awesome. After work, before cooking dinner, while kids are sleeping. Sometimes hide in the bathroom. Guilty, we all do that, right? Lydia says she'll be starting back to school next week, so she's made a schedule. Stephanie, mornings are most productive, but I will fit Steph in throughout the day also. Monica, I work whenever I can or late at night, but once homeschool starts, I'll be doing mostly power hours before school and at night. Yeah, power hours are awesome. If you guys haven't watched that video, it's 20 minutes, it's an hour, but it's broken up to 3 times. 20 minutes you're messaging out to people. 20 minutes, the next 20 minutes you are responding to messages. So your first thing is you're getting the work out that you need to do. You're not reacting. You're not in reacting mode. You are putting your agenda and your list and getting stuff done. And then the last 20 minutes, then you can go into your Facebook groups. You can comment, post, check your email, place an order, send a thank you note, put something in the mail, and that's your hour. So you have to be really, really crystal clear with your time, especially when you have a busy schedule, which I think we all do, right? And a lot of us have kids, we have jobs, we have a lot of full-time responsibilities, right? She said Heidi usually puts in 25 hours a week, but on different days and different times. When school starts, I'll be trying to get my hours in during school times unless I am subbing. Yep. When the kids are around, just posting as much as I can to keep contact. Yes, I'm answering people and posting. I love that. I think I missed several of you of your comments. Maria says, only sleep about 6 hours a night, which is working from phone, computer, anywhere. You know, I really didn't sleep at all in the beginning, and I did end up paying for it, but at that time it was like what I had to do, right, for my family and for myself. When baby naps, evenings, early morning lunch breaks, I love it. So you guys are really creative with your time, working around your schedule. It doesn't have to be an 8 to 5, right? Most of us are doing this because we don't want to be in the 8 to 5, or we want to have that time freedom, right? So the ultimate goal, we want financial freedom, but time freedom is more of a luxury these days, right? Because we want to have time to do the things that we want to do. Right now you squeeze in work when you can. Yep. Okay, so the first thing was part-time, anytime, and then next was anywhere. Okay, so this is what I love too. Okay, and I think you guys are all feeling the love, hopefully. When you start your business, you are in business for yourself. It's your business, but you're not by yourself, right? So we have a whole team. You have an upline, you have a downline, you have a sideline. You have everybody cheering you on. You're not just doing it by yourself. We and as a team, we've really tried hard to create community and content and videos and resources for you to pick up. So when you're nursing in the middle of the night and you need to do a training video, or you're at the park, you can plug in wherever you are. Okay. Another thing that I love, and I hope you know that you love this too. In the beginning, I didn't realize this and sort of took it for granted, but I have a lot of friends that have started their own businesses, and it's a lot of work and it costs a lot of money to do that, right? But when you have joined a company like doTERRA, the company does all the heavy lifting, okay? So they do product development, they do research and development, testing, the quality testing, all the legal groundwork, all the customer service, which their customer service is amazing, and they have the chat boxes. You can call in. As you move up in rank, you have your own personal person to talk to, right? So you're getting the best customer service. Data processing, banking, sales training, marketing and branding. If you guys don't have Amplify, that's one of the things that doTERRA does, but they have the doTERRA blog, they have Pinterest. We share a lot of things with our team and with doTERRA as a whole, right? For social media, branding. I mean, they have done all of that, okay? There's so many resources. The Oil Life website and the sample. I mean, everything's already done for us. We just really plug and play. It's a total turnkey, okay? And our team, again, has training support and experience. You have business partners, so they are invested in you and your success, right? Because we want you to succeed, because everybody plays a role in the whole business. So we all want you to succeed because it helps you. The more we help others, the more we get what we want, right? Yes, Ruth says she loves doTERRA. Joey says so much support. This company is amazing. It's great to be such a great team. I love you guys. I mean, it really is awesome. Okay, so tax deduction. So starting your own business is worth it just for the tax deductions. I'm not a tax person. I'm not going to pretend to be, or I'm not going to start giving tax advice. But it's worth it alone just for the tax break. Okay, so you can get your own, CPA to help you. You can ask questions in our Facebook group, but it's worth it alone. So for me personally, again, without trying to give any tax advice, there's a lot of things you can actually probably look up online, but for me, we write off half of our internet bill, we write off half of our cell phone bill, all of your 100 points orders for the month, because you need that to stay in business, so that's a write-off. Your business kit that you buy is a write-off. Again, these are things that I do, okay, and every state might be a little different. Whenever I try a new product, that's a write-off, because I have to try the products. We write off hand soaps or shampoos and things, because when people come to our house, they're sampling it. I mean, when people come to our house, they're also sampling the diffused oils, so that would mean a write-off. I'm sampling every single person who walks into my house. That's a sample, right? Karen says her husband is a CPA who can help. Awesome. Thanks, Karen. Try not to say anything that it shouldn't be, but basically, there's a lot of advantages, okay? You can learn while you earn. So you don't have to know every single thing about network marketing or doTERRA or oils or anything before you get started. You literally can get started, okay? You get your free website that day. Oh, that's the other thing, you get a free website too. Not every company does that, so that was a nice surprise with doTERRA. So as you're growing your business, you can start earning that cash flow of $500,000 or $5,000 or more every single month. You just start your business, okay? Obviously, you need training, but you do all of that while you're growing. You don't have to go through all the schooling to then get started. You learn as you're earning, okay? You can build hundreds of thousands of people in your organization, okay? So that's why I shared what my numbers were and our team's numbers, because it hasn't even been a year yet. We've already had thousands of people from 12 countries join, right? So everybody knows people who you don't know. I don't know everybody personally on the team. I hope we all get to know each other soon, and we all go to conventions soon, right? And we can start to know each other in real life. I feel like I know a lot of you guys already just through the internet, but you know people who know people. So as people come into your team, they're gonna know people, and they're gonna know people, and they're from different countries, and that's how it works. It is awesome, okay? And that's how you can build passive residual income, okay? Then you can use the money that you're making to invest in other opportunities, right? So if you wanted to make the real estate market or whatever, okay? They talk about that in the book, okay? It's totally legal. I'm not going to go into this, but network marketing has been around for 70 years. There's over 100 companies, 1,000 companies. It's a $36 billion industry every year. Okay, so it's totally legal. But I will say this, because I don't want everyone to have like skewed expectations. So this is quoted, right? Some elite builders can earn $25,000 to $100,000 a month, okay, after investing about 5 to 10 years. So that would be like a good amount, right? $25,000 to $100,000 a month. Who would want that, right? So Elisa Dewey, the girl that's two above me, she's earning over $250,000 a month in the company, and she's been in it for like 7 years. So I don't know what point she started earning that, right? So you can earn a lot more than that if you want, okay? But some people, that's like the elite. Many people can earn $1,000 to $10,000 a month, okay? The masses, so most people, they can earn hundreds to $1,000 a month, okay? And it works, okay? That's just like the average in every company, okay? But again, if you really aim for that $25,000 to $100,000 a month, that's blue diamond to presidential, okay? So it's totally doable. There's so many people, every single month people are becoming diamonds, blue diamonds, presidential. It's so crazy, okay? So diamonds, the average is 12 to 16,000 a month. No, 16 to 18,000 a month, sorry. Blue, the average is 40,000 a month, and presidential's average is 100 a month. Okay, so get within your back office or the Share Success website. You can look at how it's all broken down, or I have 2 videos on placements. But you need to know that, because with doTERRA, it's not just like 1 or 2 people. There's people doing it every single month. Okay, so that's one of the things that I was really drawn to about doTERRA. It's not just 1 or 2 people. They're making all the money. Everyone has a chance. Like I said, I had no experience when I started. I have a 2-year degree. I'm like, my first business, I had no following on Facebook. I didn't have a Facebook. I barely had any friends, right? So you don't need all of that stuff. You develop as a person, you develop your skills, and everyone has the same kind of playing field. Okay, so that's all I'm going to go over today. I'm looking at the timer exactly at 30 minutes. So the next week or next 2 weeks, however long it takes, we're going to go over network marketing myths. Hey, Jillian, you're just missing it. I'm finishing up. How it works, and then what to look for in a company. Right, we got several people just joining on. Okay, so you guys, how many of you guys love network marketing? I would love you guys to keep the comments going. Share what you've enjoyed so far about network marketing and your business and what your goals are for yourself, for your team. Hey, because this is such a fun topic and we haven't done anything like this. So I will let you guys go. I'll respond back in comment later on. All right, guys, happy Monday. Have a great day, and I'll post this. I'll leave this recording up, and I'll also post it on YouTube. All right, see ya. Bye.